Welcome my friends. Today I have a core stability flow for you. You will need a prop for this class. I'm using a yoga strap, but don't panic if you don't have one. There are plenty of things that you can use instead, like a dressing gown, belt, a rolled up tea towel, a hand towel, even a t-shirt would be fine. Pause this video right now if you need to grab your prop. And then when you're ready, place it by the long edge of your mat and come to lie down on your back. Coming into constructive rest, bending your knees, feet out as wide as your mat, and allow your knees to knock in together. Take your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly, close your eyes, and bring awareness to your breath. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, and then hug your right knee into chest, left leg extends out long, slowing down your breathing. Reach for your prop and wrap it around the ball of your right foot, extending the right leg up to find a hamstring stretch. And I want you to activate your quad here, pulling the leg closer in towards your body. And then relax, release the leg. All right, let's reactivate, pull the leg in close, and then release. One more time, reactivate, and then release. Reactivate, and we're going to hold here. Find resistance between the foot and your prop. Take both ends of the prop in your right hand, draw belly button towards your spine as you begin to draw circles with the right leg, keeping your pelvis as still as possible. Reversing direction. Your core engagement is crucial here to really help keep the hips from moving as you circle the leg. All right, let's return to center and then allow the right leg to open out to the right. Again, keeping your pelvis completely still. Don't allow that left hip to creep up. Maybe that means you don't allow the right leg to lower as much as you think it can go. Stretching into the inner thigh, nice deep breaths. And then lift up back to center, take your prop into the left hand and then cross your leg all the way over to the left for a reclined twist. Option to bend into the right knee here. This might feel super spicy in the IT band area, and if it's just too tight, you can bend the knee. Okay, let's unwind, lift right leg back up to the sky and lift your left leg also into the strap now. Lower your right leg down. For the second side, hug your left knee into chest. All right, coming into that hamstring stretch, begin by activating that left leg, pulling it in closer towards the chest, and then release, relax, reactivate, release, relax, reactivate, release, reactivate, and holding this time, taking both ends of the strap into your left hand. Take your right arm out wide or find those circles with the leg. So engaging your core, drawing belly button back to spine, making sure the pelvis isn't moving. All right, switch directions. And then open your leg out to the side, trying your very best not to let that right hip creep up. You might find it helps to press your right hand down on the right hip. Use your core muscles to help you lift your leg back up through center and then across the body as you find your twist. Inhaling deeply, visualize your breath filling you all the way up to the base of your spine. And then as you exhale, softening. Unwinding now, lifting left leg back up. Bring your right foot also into the strap, so both feet are in the strap. Keep your legs extended straight as much as possible as you find some rocks and rolls up and down the spine, using your strap as resistance and your abs to stabilize you. Pausing in boat Navasana pose, legs still extended, using the prop to help you lift your chest. Find your balance. Moving on from here, keep your right leg where it is and lower your left leg down. Knee is bent, Kranchasana, heron pose. Maybe you walk your hands a little bit closer up to the foot. Sit up nice and tall, nice long spine. Keep finding that resistance, pressing the foot into strap and strap it with your hands. Take that strap into your left hand, reach your right arm back for a twist. Keeping your core engagement, lifted spine. And then unwind. Find both feet in the strap again, coming into that boat pose variation, and then we're switching Kranchasana with the left leg lifted. And then twisting to the left, really reach your left fingertips back. Take one more deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, unwind your twist and make your way into Sukhasana Easy Seat. If you're using a yoga strap or a long dressing gown belt, fold it in half now, taking one end in each hand and reach your prop overhead. Your hands are a little bit wider than shoulder width. Really pull your hands apart, creating tension in your prop. This tension is really important for activating the core. Draw your belly button to spine, inhale. And then exhale, keep your arms lifted as you twist to the right. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. We'll repeat this a couple times. Exhale to twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Really keeping that tension, pulling the strap in opposite directions. Last round. Coming back to center, keep your arms lifted, and then this time taking a nice big side bend to the right, activating the obliques. Notice the difference compared to a regular side bend, adding the strap. So we can really use props to intensify muscle engagement. Taking it over to the other side. Notice if your chest tends to collapse down, rotate it up. And return to center. Place your strap down on your mat, towards the top, at the very top of your mat. We're gonna come back to that later. And come into a tabletop on hands and knees. And we'll find a couple rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, dropping belly, lifting your heart. Exhale, rounding your spine. You might notice that stretch of the abs in cow can feel quite nice. We've been activating the core quite a lot already. Couple more rounds. Just moving in time with your breath. Okay, return to a neutral spine. And then from here, tucking your toes, spread your fingers wide, lift up into a downward facing dog. Take any movement here that feels good for you, or hold in stillness, your choice. And on your next breath in, reach your left leg up to the sky for a three-legged dog. Exhale, drawing knee to nose, and then stepping left foot in between your hands, reach for your strap, lower your right heel down to your mat, open up into warrior two, peek down at the front knee, check it isn't splaying inward. You want it stacked above your ankle. Reaching your arms overhead again, finding that tension. Inhale, reverse your warrior, keeping arms overhead, finding that core engagement to keep you in this position. Come back through center, and then over into extended side angle variation, or you'll really feel this one in your obliques. I definitely am feeling it. A lot of work holding that position. An option here to play over bind, nice little break for the abs, using your strap, dangling it behind you as you thread your left arm under the left leg. Maybe you're catching your prop or you're catching your fingers. Rotate your chest up, twisting. And don't forget about your legs, keep them strong, recommit to your lunge, sinking your hips a little bit deeper if you can. Unwind, release your bind, make your way into a runner's lunge just for a moment, and then step back to plank. Let's flow through a Vinyasa, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. We go straight to the other side. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it in between your hands, finding your warrior two with your strap lifted overhead. Bending deeply into that right knee. And then on your next breath in, finding your reverse warrior, really engaging your core. Return through center and then over into that extended side angle variation. Keeping it super strong. And then option if you played with the bind on the first side. If you really wanted to, you can stay in the core engagement variation. Long old hold though. If you've got your bind, really think about rotating your chest up. And then releasing your bind, placing your strap down. Finding your way into runner's lunge. Inhale, step it back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. From your down dog, you're gonna bend your knees, look forward, and then just hop through to a sitting position. And we'll find butterfly pose, so taking soles of your feet together, allow your knees to fall out wide. Sitting up nice and tall, option to fold forward, holding onto the outside of your feet or around the toes. Or maybe you activate this fold a little bit more by reaching your arms forward. Notice if there's gripping in the hips that can be let go. Take a final breath in your butterfly. And then as you exhale, gently lift on up. Bring your knees back to center, reach your hands behind you, lift up your hips, reverse table. Maybe taking your gaze back, only if that feels okay on your neck. Lower your hips. Reach forward for your strap. We've got one more binding opportunity. Extend your left leg long, bend your right knee, and then step it over the left leg, coming into a twist. Left arm hugs right knee, or option to bind. Threading your left arm through the leg, reaching back with your right arm, finding your strap. Taking a nice deep twist. With every breath in, sit up a little bit taller. Exhale, maybe twisting a little bit deeper. Alright, releasing your twist. We'll come back into reverse table, lifting up hips. Lower down, and we find that seated twist on the second side. So this time, left knee is bent, it's stepping over the right, twisting to the left, right arm is hugging left knee, or you're coming into that bind by threading your strap in between the left bent knee, winding your right arm through the gap between the left knee and the right thigh. Left arm wraps behind your back, catching hold of the strap or your fingers. Just finding your variation of this twist. And let's unwind. Make your way onto your back, hug your knees into chest. Find a gentle rock side to side. And then we'll take ankle to knee, so crossing right ankle over left knee. Gently drawing the legs in towards your chest. Try not to let your lower back, round up away from the mat. So we want to keep the low back planted down on the mat. Release and switch sides. And then come into happy baby, last little stretch for the hips, maybe rock a little side to side. And if there's any final movements that your body is craving before finding Shavasana, final resting pose, now is your opportunity to take those movements. Otherwise, when you're ready, extending both legs out long, lying down on your mat, allowing your arms to flop down by your sides. Close your eyes and take a moment to rest. If your mind has wandered, just bringing it back to the breath. Begin to find movement in fingers and toes, finding a full body stretch, and then gently making your way up to a seat. Closing your eyes, palms face down on your knees. Inhale, sweeping your arms up above your head, palms touch. Exhale, hands through prayer, bowing forward to close our practice together. Thank you for joining me on the beautiful shores of Studland Bay in Dorset, England. I'm so happy that you practiced with me. If you enjoyed this class, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one.